In the heart of a frigid winter's night, a solitary policeman in Charleston stumbles upon a young girl shuddering in a doorway. Clad only in a thin silk nightdress, she trembles like a leaf in the biting cold, her wide eyes vacant, reflecting a chilling fear that makes the officer's blood run cold. The officer, with the girl in his arms, rushes to the station, wrapping a blanket around her frail form to ward off the winter's icy touch. As the warmth seeps back into her, she begins to speak, her voice echoing through the quiet station. A tale so strange it seems to hang in the air, transforming the mundane precinct into a theater of the bizarre. The girl, barely 18, hails from a tranquil country town. Her life takes a dramatic turn when a man, strikingly handsome and impeccably dressed, stops her in her tracks. He showers her with compliments, his words painting a vivid picture of fame and glamour. He's a photographer, he says, promising her a life of stardom. His words, persuasive and persistent, weave a spell around the innocent girl. She's taken in by his promises, his flattery, and she follows him to the city. They check into a rundown motel, a far cry from the glitz and glamour he had promised. As she unpacks, he leaves only to return moments later. Under the guise of a goodnight kiss, he seizes her, his rough hands gripping her tightly. Fear grips her as she struggles, but his strength overpowers her. She pleads for him to let her go, but he only laughs, his eyes gleaming with a fiendish delight. Suddenly he freezes, his gaze locked onto something behind her. A deep rumble fills the room, followed by a cloud of smoke and soot. His face drains of color, his body convulses, and he collapses on the floor, frothing at the mouth. Fueled by terror, the girl escapes the room, her heart pounding as she races through the dark hallway and out into the chilly night. She finds refuge in a nearby doorway, where she remains until the policeman discovers her. Intrigued and alarmed by her account, the police rush to the motel. On the second floor they find a man, lifeless and contorted in a mask of horror. The room reeks of sulfur, furniture coated in black soot, and the floor is littered with ashes bearing the imprint of two enormous naked feet. The mystery of the man's bizarre death remains unsolved, even as the young girl returns to the safety of her home. The haunting tale of that fateful winter night lingers, a chilling reminder of the unknown and the inexplicable that lurk in the shadows.